have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure.
Everybody knows what anger is. Everybody has experienced it. And if you say you haven't, you're one of three things. You are either lying, you have no emotions, or have been training as a Buddhist monk since you vacated the womb. Now, there are plenty of types of anger, but just to name a few, we have reactive anger. So it's when someone says or does something to you and you retaliate. You have compound anger, so over time you bottle up all your emotions and suppress them, and then eventually you will explode at something or someone. And then you also have the state of anger. And the state of anger is where you are constantly sort of in a state of frustration and anger at basically everything. However, anger is a waste of time. And I beg you, please, do not waste your precious time, energy, and resources being angry and holding grudges at people and things. It won't help you or anyone, and it won't solve shit. Now, I just want to start off by saying that this is an area of my life that I do struggle with. I'm just like you. I'm constantly learning and trying to improve this and other aspects of my life. So please don't think I'm some guru who has everything together and life's good, because that couldn't be further from the truth. I'm definitely not perfect. There's no such thing as perfect. I'm just a human being, just like you, just trying to learn every day. So what is anger? Well, simple answer, it is a physical and physiological response to a stimulus. And that stimulus, whatever it is a trigger. So why does this trigger you? And why do certain things trigger different people in different ways? Answer, your ego dictates what triggers you. So your sense of expectation in a situation is molded by your past experiences and your ego. And when those expectations aren't met, that's it. You're becoming very angry and frustrated very quickly. Now, some people are very good at controlling these emotions that do arise. However, some people really are not. And without even thinking, fists are flying, people are crying, terrible things are said, and lives can be destroyed. But this does not have to be the case. Anger isn't something that will go away overnight. It's always going to be there, no matter what. But just like every other emotion and physiological response, it can be controlled. Start by accepting that you are someone who easily becomes very angry or frustrated. And start to understand that you cannot tackle anger or emotions with your mind. Emotions are a physical thing, so you have to tackle them physically with your body. Understand that anger is coming from an unrealistic place that's driven by your ego and your need for control and expectation over a situation. So just let go of your expectations. Going deeper into this idea of expectations, you could have been treated really well throughout your life, lots of praise and positive emotions, and then let's say you get thrown into a new job or different social situation where you're not receiving this same treatment, and then bang, you're triggered. You could have been planning something for a very, very long time, and all of a sudden it doesn't go to plan, or something, the wheels fall off, bang, you're triggered. You could be treated in a way, or something could happen that doesn't align with the social values of society, yourself, or your family that you have become accustomed to, bang, you're triggered. Now, even if the way you were treated or whatever happens is wrong, it doesn't mean you have to react or retaliate in anger. Once again, do not waste your precious time being angry, frustrated, or holding grudges. It is self-sabotaging to you and is the worst reaction in any situation. There are so many better ways to handle a situation. So when you do feel yourself becoming angry, just stop in your tracks, remove yourself from the situation. There is absolutely nothing wrong with walking away. Let go of your ego and expectations of people and situations. And most importantly, breathe. Deep breathing is your greatest tool when you start to feel anger. Now, this isn't an overnight cure, and you probably will just snap into anger without even having time to consider anything that I have said. But it's all baby steps. Over time, teaching yourself how to have constructive conversation and arguments, as well as problem solving, is a very helpful way to channel that anger somewhere else. Also helpful, learning how to diffuse negative situations with banter, how to stop taking yourself so damn seriously, and how to forgive. Now, if you want to control anger, learning how to forgive yourself and others is probably the most important skill you need. Now, I will be going into all these topics in future videos when we start talking about social skills. However, if this is something that you need to start taking control of right now, I highly recommend you go and check out other self-help videos, channels, blogs, books. It really does help. Anything to do with anger, you'll be fine. Lastly, just please understand that learning how to control your emotions and biochemical changes in your body is possibly the hardest thing you will ever have to do. It takes a lot of time. Just don't give up. Every single time, keep going, keep trying, and keep breathing. And eventually, you'll be able to take control. I'll see you soon.